Sorry. You're never ready. It's, help. My voice is cracking. Congestion. We are pretty happy today. We went outside and it was like 40 degrees and all this ugly spot welding. That is 4 pieces of metal. You'll have to look for the pictures. It was a track off a kitchen table where it slides in and out. So the pictures will be somewhere at the end of one of these videos. So that's pretty messy. I had to do that by hand. Hold the piece and tack weld in there. We won't show anymore. That's it. Okay, let's stick it in the back here and we'll show you our progress so far. We used washers on the bolts like that because if you look real close, you'll see where it flattens out the stove, makes a nice solid base. And we will tack weld when we're done the washer to here. We never have a pointer. Get your big fat finger out of the way. We will tack weld the washer to here and the nut to the washer. So you can always unscrew the legs so you can store it in your backpack. And then you can always adjust the legs, see? And we have the flat side of the bolt resting on the table. And then you can kind of bend the stove in and out a little bit if it gets a little out of whack. But I know it's hard to see up in there, but let's put this together. We're going to try to use our bright LED light and shine down through the chimney so you can see how that works. We did solder this. We are getting better. We have an antique John Deere gas tank we want to take apart, so we're practicing how to solder. Now wrapping this around here, okay, soldering this like a piece of pipe. The solder's going between the metal. That was really easy. Just get the flux, watch the flux boil, and then just lay the solder to it. You know, take the flame away. You gotta take the flame away and the solder will suck in there because it'll be hot. It'll go to where the flux is. Now here, that's a different story. Because I got way too much over here. This side, it kept bubbling out dirty. See that? Even though I had all the metal clean, it kept bubbling out dirty. And I cleaned this inside. I mean, everywhere. Even this piece of pipe had been used for a chimney before and had soot in it. So, the way I figure, a gas tank is overlapped just like this is. See where this goes in? So a gas tank is going to be a lot easier, especially if the solder is going to go down this way into it. Now, I've seen it done. I know I've seen Road King solder a gas tank back together. I can't remember if he used electric or propane, but like I said, let's quit yakking. We'll put this in here and show you our idea. Because it's an optional rear intake. Might as well show you the back. This is a bicycle sprocket, you'll see it. Don't look at that ugly welding inside. So it sucks that we'll have a cover for that. There'll be a nut weld in here where the little flapper closure thing covers the hole. Kind of made things weird the way that squished it, but we're working around it. See, we have to work. We're working around all that. Let's just get this shoved in there and try to get up to light and see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. I gotta put it on the table to hit the record button. We're coming up to the stove and the stove has the light shining in it. Ain't that nice we use that LED light? You see how it slopes up towards the chimney? Oh, we did not solder the front of the chimney piece. It ain't gonna hurt it. Here, let's get it. Come on, auto brighten. See, this camera shuts down right. See where it's not down on the bottom? See, we're trying to get around them nuts and washers. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just imagine where that little hole in the bottom is. We're going to put a triangle piece in there, okay? We're going to make a cardboard template. You'll see the picture of it. Or we might even come back and shine the flashlight there and show you real quick. So it's off to make that part. We're trying to get down to the bottom. We're going to lay a little piece of pipe or something maybe in the bottom of those. I think you might know what I mean. There. So we'll be back. Give me a quick clip here. It's a lot easier to do this out of paper and cardboard than metal. See that? But it's also angled forward too, to clear them washers. We may reach in there and cut part of them washers. Come on, you can do this. There, that's good enough. You can see what I mean. Okay, we'll get you up here and show you. See that? I did cut them washers off. There we go. It's kind of tricky. Can you see that good enough? There. And I may put sides on it, but there'll be a hole in there with a piece of pipe or something. I did cut the washers off. I took a picture of it. I'm giving you the idea here. So let's make this piece of metal. We'll go tack it on with the welder. Just a couple little tacks. Okay, we're almost done with this stove. We're going to weld this inside there. We want to make sure there's plenty of pictures of this. So the end's capped off. And this will suck air where it's open here because it has to go over these nuts right here. I think it'll draw enough air. Just been double nutted, Loctited. That nut's welded inside of there for our little flapper thing. So let's get the back welded on this stove, and then we're almost done with it. There'll be probably one more part, but we just have been filming a lot. We've been working more than filming.